क्या लगता है पहले यही ट्राई करूँ क्या? अरे भाई साहब 13 ट्राइज हैं ये यार, दे देना 13 ट्राइज में इसको, मज़ा आ जाएगा इसमें, ये प्लेयर मिल जाएगा। बट पिछली बार मिले हैं तो वैसे बोल नहीं सकते इस बार। राइट फुट ही है, राइट फुट राइट विंग पे खेलेगा मैं जो मेज रनर टोटली फुल मेज रनर है ये तो। ठीक है, मीडियम मीडियम अनवेवरिंग और ठीक है, मीडियम अनवेवरिंग एंड इंजरी हाई है। मैं ठीक हूँ ऋषि, तो बता यार। नया फ्री प्लेयर आ गया, पता तेरे को? हेलो स्कैबी, कैसा है भाई? ऋषि और मेरी क्या टाइमिंग है? अरे ऋषि, नया प्लेयर आ गया, ये फ्री में मिल रहा है, ये प्लेयर डिरकुट फ्री में मिल रहा है। ट्रैक बैक एरियल पिन पॉइंट क्रॉसिंग, अच्छा ये पिन क्रॉसिंग के लिए ये प्लेयर है जो ज़्यादा कुछ खास नहीं है। ऋषि पता तेरे को ये नया प्लेयर मिल रहा है फ्री में? सोच मैं पहली ट्राई मारूं, पहली ट्राई में मिल जाए, मज़ा आ जाए। मैं करता हूँ ट्रिक इसकी, एक अगर लग गया ये मैं चेंज करके लगाऊंगा। ऋषि ऋषि सोचिए पहले टाइम ही मिल जाए, फिर मज़ा आ जाए कसम से। अब मैं गेम करूँगा, फिर से लगाऊंगा। अरे फ्री में मिल रहा है ये प्लेयर सबको, तेरी लक पे डिपेंड है। अब फ्री में तो मिल रहा है बट लक पे डिपेंड है सारा। ऋषि आजा डीसी, आजा डीसी, आ जाता हूँ मैं। पैक ओपनिंग नहीं, फ्री में ओपनिंग है भाई, भी फ्री में मिल रहा है, सबको मिल रहा है। वेरी तो मेरे पे ऑलरेडी है, वेरी तो मैं निकाल नहीं रहा। वेरी का कार्ड भाई तुम्हें ट्राई मार लेना चाहिए, 500 कॉइन में मिल रहा है वो सिंगल प्लेयर। मेरी आईडी तो ट्राई मारना चाहिए। मेरी आईडी से तो ट्राई मारना चाहिए भाई, फ्री में प्लेयर दे रहे हैं ये, इससे और क्या करेगी भाई? और क्या करेंगे इकोनॉमी वाले इससे ज़्यादा? क्या बोल रहा है? अपडेट है क्या? शो अस, जस्ट गिव मी सेकेंड। एक तो ये आया ना, हमें फ्री डेली ट्राइज आएंगी, जैसे ओलीसे मिला था ना, ओलीसे वाला हिसाब से आया ये, बट ये इपिक है। ओलीसे तो हाईलाइट कार्ड था ना, तो इस बार इन्होंने इपिक कार्ड दे दिया। लिवरपूल और नीदरलैंड का है ये, ठीक है। उसके बाद अपने को मिलेगा ये वाला, पैट्रिक वेरा का चांसेस मिलेंगे अपने को, 50 ट्राइस दे रखे हैं और 500 बाई एक स्पिन आ जाएगी इसकी। ठीक है, पैट्रिक वेरा वही है ये, पैट्रिक वेरी, एक क्रिश्चियन वेरी का जो कार्ड है सेम चीज़ है ये। ठीक है, उसके बाद फिर तेरा अपना आ जाएगा ये यूरोपियन प्ले स्टाइल। इसका गोल पोस्चर है, ये तो गोल पोस्चर है, वो तो राइट विंग फॉरवर्ड है ना, ये गोल पोस्चर है। और ये है अपना प्रोफाइलिक विंगर है, ये तो कौन आया, ये तो प्रोफाइलिक विंगर है। और ये आगे फिर अपना यूरोपियन क्लब चैंपियनशिप। चलो ले, हाँ ट्राई कर लेना, 500 में ट्राई तो करने में क्या दिक्कत है। ये है डिजायर्ड एंटोनी गॉर्डन है, जैनो ब्लैक का कार्ड भी है मेरे पे। ये तो इसमें तो कोई भी प्लेयर मिल जाए कोई फ़ायदा नहीं है। मेन मेन तो यही है, फ्री में जो लिवरपूल का प्लेयर आया हुआ है। और फिर ये है ईजे दिए इन्होंने यार, ग्योरकिस नहीं दिया। ईजे ने 2 गोल मारे, 2 गोल इन्होंने ईजे दे दिया, ग्योरकिस नहीं दिया इन्होंने इस हफ्ते। क्या ही हरामी है। सिस्को दे दिया, इसमें सिस्को मिल जाए तो क्या ही बात है। सिस्को का कार्ड बढ़िया अगर मिल जाए। हाँ हाँ हाँ। और ये न्यूरली हो गया, एरिक ग्रेसिया हो गया। इस हफ्ते इन्होंने फिर से ये दे दिया है। अरे ग्योरकिस का इन्होंने दिया ही नहीं, ग्योरकिस देना चाहिए था इनको, उन्होंने वो दिया ही नहीं इस हफ्ते। नहीं दिया। सिस्को बीस्ट, हाँ सिस्को बीस्ट है। सिस्को वाला कार्ड तो मस्त होगा। एक मिनट। सिस्को का कार्ड, सिस्को की स्पीड देखते हैं, 95 92 स्पीडिंग बुलेट है, फास्ट होगा ये। 90 84 आ रही है स्पीड एक्सेलरेशन। ठीक है, इतना बुरा भी नहीं है। होल प्लेयर, मेज रन स्पीडिंग बुलेट सेम रनर, ईजे मिल जाए तो और भी अच्छी बात है। ईजे भी, ये ईजे भी मिल जाएगा तो 101 जाएगा ये भी। नहीं यार, बट इन्होंने ईजे तो दे दिया, लेकिन ये मेरे को समझ में नहीं आ रहा इनका यार। ईजे दे दिया ना, ग्योरकिस नहीं दिया। एक ही क्लब के 2 प्लेयर नहीं देते क्या ये। 87 88 90 प्लस चला जाएगा स्पीड एक्सेलरेशन इसका। क्या फ्री स्पिन ये है, ये लगा मैं मारने फ्री स्पिन। ऋषि जय हो सो गॉड भगवान की, और मेरे को दे दो पहली ट्राई में, मज़ा आ जाए। दे दिया भाई राइट विंग फॉरवर्ड, भैंस की आँख। राइट विंग फॉरवर्ड देख के मैं इतना खुश हुआ, मैंने सोचा दे दिया जिस हिसाब से रुके नहीं ये। क्या स्कैम करा यार कोनामी ने मेरे साथ। अबे मैंने सोचा दे दिया इन्होंने मेरे को। हम्म मेरी इतनी खुशी है। सिस्को का गोल पोस्टर है। सिस्को गोल पोस्टर है भाई साहब। तेरे मैसेज ही डिलीट हो गए सारे, क्या चक्कर हो गया। सिस्को गोल पोस्टर है, सिस्को सही है। सिस्को का कार्ड गोल पोस्टर अगर देखा जाए तो ज़्यादा टाइम आने की ज़रूरत नहीं है अगर बंदे को जाना भी है इन पे। भाई साहब ये प्लेयर जिसको भी मिल जाएगा उसके तो मज़े ही मज़े हैं। 26, आज 26 है ना, तो ये आज स्टार्ट हो जाएगा। इवेंट कौन कौन सा है अभी, इवेंट खेलें ना खेलें, इवेंट में कोई भी नहीं खेला अभी तक। 630 680 इवेंट ही खेल लेते हैं। चलो देखते हैं, लक पे डिपेंड है कि क्या मिलता है। अब सारी बात तो लक पे डिपेंड की होती है इसमें। इटालियन लीग फ्लेक्सिबल, एक्सक्लूसिव। अबे ये कौन सी फॉर्मेशन लग रखी है? अच्छा ये उस फॉर्मेशन का वो लग रखा है। रुक यार, अब मेरे को करना पड़ेगा इसका इवेंट में जाके AI वर्सेस कंटिन्यू। यहाँ पे गेम प्ले स्टाइल, फिर से वही चीज़ें कर रही हैं ये साले। होगा कुछ काम। ओके स्लीपर राइट बैक हो गया। रॉड्री को यहाँ पे खिलाता हूँ इसको मैं। तो इंग्लिश लीग के आएंगे सारे। वैन डाइक, टोनी एडम्स, मेरे डिफेंडर्स भरे पड़े हैं मेरे पे। बिल्डअप सीवी किसको लगाऊँ मैं? गैब्रियल को लगाऊंगा तो गैब्रियल बहुत अटैकिंग खेलेगा यार। चल खेल लेते हैं, एक मैच खेल के देख ही लेते हैं क्या कर लेगा गैब्रियल। स्पेस ही देगा। ऋषि पता नहीं यहीं पे होगा, कहाँ जा रहा है। छोड़, नॉनी मेडिक के यहाँ पे आ गया। मेसी इजी डिस्ट्रॉय किया आ गया। नहीं डॉक्टर के लिए में ऐसा कुछ नहीं है। प्लेयर वो है ही नहीं, ओवर पावर वाले प्लेयर ही नहीं है। अब क्या करूँ मैं? अब इसको देख, इसको मेरे को स्ट्राइकर इंस्टिंक्ट देनी है। इसको सर स्ट्राइकर इंस्टिंक्ट की नहीं मिल रही, ऑफ द बॉल मिल रहा है इसको। वही तो अब ये DMF हो गया। ये DMF कैसा खेलता है? KBD सी फॉर्म में चला है। सलाह लेफ्ट में, सलाह की जगह मेरे को राइट विंग चाहिए कोई। लेफ्ट में वो चल गया, राइट विंग में वो आ गया। अब मेरे को लेफ्ट 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 LMF। कितने स्ट्राइकर खिलाऊंगा बता रहे हैं? 4 स्ट्राइकर। फिलफोर्डन आ गया। हेंडरसन यहाँ पे बीच में खेल लेगा इसकी जगह पे। सुबह और हेंडरसन सब्स्टिट्यूट हो गए। ये फिर से बाहर जाएगा। अब इसको मैंने करा ही नहीं है कुछ भी। लेफ्ट विंग के नहीं दिखा रहे मेरे ये बहन जो ये लेफ्ट विंग मार्टिनेली और दोनों वो सी फॉर्म में। टॉल पामर शुभोसले को डालते हैं वह जो ये खेल जाएगा हर जगह। कौन ये बन गई टीम, बन गई टीम। लो भाई बना दी टीम मैंने। टाइम लगा थोड़ा बहुत, बन गई। वैक्सन VX
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for some real chance! Well, Tom, it's almost as if the defense saw nothing coming.
क्या पास दिया तुम बोला भाई,
On heels rather than toes.
इतना प्यारा पास, उतनी अच्छी फिनिशिंग सही है, ये अच्छा था। तो इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ ये अच्छा था।
Arsenal break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. He's had it taken off him. Vieira. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
पैट्रिक वेरा टू डियाज ऑफसाइड, कुछ नहीं हो सकता अब, गलत ऑफसाइड आ गया वो। अबे यार डियाज थोड़ा सा फर्क था, थोड़ा सा पीछे था तो क्या ही सोच सकते, ऑलमोस्ट पहुंच गया था।
Diaz going face to feet, gets big. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Cole is onto this. And that was very necessary. It's gone for a throw-in.
हरामी था क्लियर इसका पूरा, बढ़िया क्लियर कर गया बट बॉल।
Chance! He would have been quick to recover this, and he's had to clear it. Not the most convincing of passes. Kabore. To expect that from everyone. More played out towards the right wing.
अबे सालों क्या कर रहे हो, ये करने करते मेरे।
Oh, that's a key interception.
अबे यार सिंपल पास था ये, तभी गाली देने का दिल करता है कभी कभी इकोनॉमी को। लॉन्ग टाइम कहाँ बिजी हो, अरे पैस भाई मैं तो यही हूँ, आप गायब रहते हो पैस भाई।
made
हाल
it
चाल है?
look a bit predictable.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And the finish!
सही है कीपर का.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Moore clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
इसका भी भाई फिर और बता.
They've played it short.
Shoots! It's bounced back off the post. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
O'Brien just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres. Arsenal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Timber, who does have an assist to his name. Soboslai tries to play it through. Doyle,
भाई कर दो पास बैठो का.
Windass, Kabore. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands. So, no wonder they got their tails up at half-time.
गोल मारना पड़ेगा मैच तभी सिक्योर होगा नहीं तो
Teams heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
एक गोल तो कभी भी खा सकते हैं.
Swansea have resumed at the start of the second half.
A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, easy pickings there. Threads one in.
अब इस पोस्ट में क्या पास दे रहा है ये? ऐसे घटिया पासेस क्यों दे रहा है भाई?
Moore. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
स्पूश लाई मेरे भाई.
And he's intervened well there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
बहुत मिस कर रहे हैं इस मैच में.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
हाँ फिर से बॉल चिन्हवा दी. एशियन में कौन सा ज़्यादा बढ़िया है, न्यू या आपके वाला मेरे वाला?
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look...
मेरे वाला स्टैट्स दिखा देता हूँ तेरे को दोनों के मैं कंपेयर करके, अगर तेरे को वो लग रहा है कोई डाउट लग रहा है.
But it seems as if they settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Looking for options for movement. Back when it goes.
स्टैट्स देखेगा दोनों में.
That's tidy. Delicate
मैच
ball,
में
it
स्टैट्स
needs to
दिखाओ.
be. Pressure stays on. It is a corner.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 19.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
To replace him is number 4. Substitution.
And a reprieve for the time being. And now
ये भी
a
ठीक है यार,
chance to
फिनोमिनल
counter.
फिनिशिंग मिल रही है इसके साथ पे. 100 कितना वो तो जाएगा ये भी.
75 minutes played. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
ये भी ठीक है. बट मुझे मेरे वाला ज़्यादा बढ़िया लगता है.
Oh, this time surely. Oh, that could cost them.
अरे भाई लैग क्यों हो रही है?
Losing sleep over that one tonight.
So what can they make of this?
aimed beyond the defence. Eze stood his ground strong.
अबे
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 9.
We have got changes here from both
Coming
sides,
on
in
the
fact.
field is
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Arsenal close now to seeing this one through to the end. That'll be a throw-in.
substitution for Arsenal. Number 7. Bukayo Saka. Replace him is number
Brian.
7.
अबे यार अच्छी खासी गेम चल रही थी, ये लैग क्यों होने लग पड़ी?
Picked it up out wide.
There will be 3 minutes
Quality
at
ball.
a time.
He's felt that, hasn't he? It's been shipped out wide. Well, that's a decent ball. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? And that will be it.
मैं कॉइन वेस्ट नहीं करना चाहता सेंटर पर, बहुत से हैं पहले से,
Their solitary strike
बहुत से कौन से
puts
4 लाइन इधर पे, ये
just
वेरी
enough.
बहुत अच्छा है.
A terrific win, however you look at it.
क्या स्टेट्स देखना चाहते हैं? क्रिश्चियन वेरी अच्छा, ये कौन आ रहा है? पैचो पूछो आ रहे हैं, एंड्रिक आ रहा है. ओके VIRI वेरी ठीक है. ये रहा मेरे वाला, ये जाएगा क्रफ अंजे स्ट्राइकर इंस्टिंक्ट 105 जाएगा. ये रहे इसके स्टैट्स. ठीक है, ये जाएगा 105. स्पीड 94, 94, 95 एक्सेलेरेशन आ गया. ठीक है, और जो आया है आज ये वाला, ये जाएगा तेरा मैक्स 103, 104 जाएगा. ये मैक्स एजिलिटी है इस पर. स्ट्राइकर इंस्टिंक्ट देगा, इसकी स्पीड एक्सेलेरेशन कम है. ठीक है, इसकी है स्किल्स ये हैं हीलिंग, हेडिंग, लॉन्ग रेंज शूटिंग आगे, राइजिंग शॉट आगे, एक्रोबैटिक फिनिश आगे, फर्स्ट टाइम शॉट, आउटसाइडर कलर, एरियल स्पेसिटी, फाइटिंग स्पिरिट्स, ये सब चीज़ें हैं इसकी. और जो मेरे वाला है वो जाएगा 105. ठीक है, इस पे है हेडिंग, लॉन्ग रेंज ड्राइव, लॉन्ग रेंज शूटिंग, राइजिंग शॉट्स, एक्रोबैटिक फिनिश, फर्स्ट टाइम शॉट, आउटसाइडर कलर, एरियल स्पोर्ट्सिटी, मेज रन और इन सेफ रन. ठीक है, स्पीड इसकी ज़्यादा है, एक्सेलरेशन इसका ज़्यादा है तो फ़र्क तो हो गए ना. अब मेरे पे ये है तो मैं 500 पॉइंट उस पर नहीं मैं बाकी कितने नहीं, बाकी की तरह चाहिए कोई जो आगे को रन ले। ये मस्त है यार, मैं तेरे को बोल रहा हूँ वेरी मस्त है भाई, वेरी के कार्ड मस्त है। मैं तो ये बोलूँगा यार, मेरे को तो अच्छा लगता है वेरी का कार्ड। मैं जब से यूज़ नहीं करा था तब मैं इसको वैसे ही समझता था, लेकिन अभी अच्छा लगता है। ये 104 जाएगा, वो 105 जाएगा, बस फ़र्क इतना ही है, सेम सेम ही समझ रहे। अर्ली क्रॉसेस, बस ये फ़र्क है। हाँ वेरी मस्त खेलता है, मैं तभी बोल रहा हूँ ले ले, वेस्ट नहीं है, वो अच्छा प्लेयर है, ले सकता है, तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। ऊपर से लेफ्ट फुटेड है, बेनिफिट है ना लेफ्ट। फोर लेन से तो 100 दर्जे अच्छा है बैटी। फोर लेन से बहुत अच्छा है भाई, मैं तेरे को बोल रहा हूँ फोर लेन से बहुत अच्छा है, ले ले, अच्छा रहेगा, नहीं पछताता।
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place
वेरी
is
तेरे फोर लेन
definitely
और
up for
22
it.
से बहुत
Let's
बढ़िया है।
hope we get a contest
500 वाला
with
मार ले,
equal
अगर ट्राई
setting.
है, तेरा लक है तो मिल जाएगा।
And already we're underway here.
अरे उसके रन भी अच्छे हैं ना वेरी के, वेरी के लिए ट्राई नहीं मारोगे तो कोई फ़ायदा नहीं है भाई। जिस मेरे पे तो मैं तो नहीं कर सकता
Gets
ना,
his hands on it,
नहीं तो
and
मैं
the
डेफिनेटली
danger is
मारता उसको
averted.
भाई, क्यों नहीं मारता मैं,
Saka really
मारता
has
ना।
the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
यार मैं तो एक ही चीज़ बोलूँगा भाई, ट्राई करो, बाकी लक की बात है, ट्राई करना चाहिए, बट वेरी के लिए ज़्यादा नहीं तो 500 पॉइंट तो मार सकता है।
Neither of these two will become the second best.
निकल आएगा मेरे को मेरे अड़ी से 500 पॉइंट में, तेरा वैसे ही।
So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I'm going to highlight somebody with
बैटिस्टा का कार्ड इतना सही था, वो बैटिस्टा का कार्ड भी अभी सही है। ये वेरी का जो कार्ड तो बोल रहा है, मेरे को तो अच्छा लगा यार, ऐसा नहीं है कि नहीं है, बट अच्छा सही कार्ड है।
he has a reputation for gamesmanship. He has a reputation of trying to get in the heads of his opponents, and it all comes with a lovely personality and a different character, and it's good to see that in the game.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
आई थिंक तुमको, तेरा मन है लेने को, नहीं है पहले तो ये कंफर्म कर।
Could be danger here. Oh, he's burst through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
It's not the game we were hoping.
तेरा मन है मैनेजर के लिए, मैं सोच रहा हूँ ट्राई मार दूँ। मैनेजर कौन सा लेना है तेरे को?
That's offside. Yes, it is. Konsa.
भाई वेरी के राइजिंग शॉट बहुत गंदे हैं,
Nice interception. His
बहुत मस्त
positioning
है।
was spot on. Now it's Watkins.
फिनोमिनल फिनिशिंग तो इसकी है, नो डाउट।
Oh, good-looking ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's in a great position here.
Konsa gets it away. And here's Diaz. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Now
ट्राई
it's
मार
with
मेरे तो
Diaz.
बोलता हूँ ये को हेलो अमन निको जोविक क्या करेगा तू नेचर का मेरे को समझ में नहीं आ रहा
Cash.
अरे प्लेयर निकालने का मौका नहीं मिलेगा फिर 500 कॉइन में तेरे को ट्राई नहीं मिलेगी दोबारा फिर कभी भी बाकी तेरी मर्जी
Saka. Great skill, that's nice. And we hit half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
हाफ टाइम तो एक काम करना ट्राई मारना अमन हम ट्राई मार के तो देख एक बार क्या पता मिल ही जाए
Arsenal really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's...
Goal! Wonderful save by Martinez.
भाई 2 मैच रुक जा 2 मैच वेट कर सकता है तो बोल राइट विंग फॉरवर्ड मिला क्या तेरे को
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Watkins.
कौन मार ट्राई मार एक देखते हैं क्या मिलता है नहीं तो
Really put himself on the line here.
फ्रेंडली खेलूंगा भाई रुकना पड़ेगा 2 मिनट 10 मिनट 10 मिनट वेट करना पड़ेगा भाई
He's on it. Can he get away? Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good take and a good air. Shot a goal! And yes, it's there!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well.
Ashley
He just seemed to
Cole
instinctly know when the ball was going to be delivered.
बढ़िया
and
खेलता
he
है यार
got it
एक्चुअली
right.
मूव अच्छे मार लेता है एक्चुअली
After 60 minutes is number 11.
Arsenal are in front now. The game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And it's been taken short. Delivers the ball. He's there to hit it! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Watkins. Now it's Bailey. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Almost 75 minutes
क्या
on the clock
चिपक रही है
now.
गेम आज
It's a sharp little ball here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Diaz has it in a wide position. Diaz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, number 31, Bailey. Number 24, Onana. Coming on the field, number 7, McGinn. Number 19,
They're trying
Jadon
everything to
Sancho.
subdue him here.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
Timber is very much the
अमन निकाला क्या?
day fullback.
Shit.
Arsenal moments now away from seeing this one out. De Bruyne. Now Timber. Saka picks it up out wide. Cole, and he welcomes it in. And it's certainly a decent chance! He scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Arsenal could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time
बंदा
for a
गोल खा लो
response?
सालो हरामियों
I think
गोल
if
खा
they've
लो.
got any hope from here, they'll need to see
अमन
it.
मारा क्या?
And we're done. Arsenal can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride.
We are glad to inform you
Cole
that today's
taking in the
match day
accolades,
programs
having
are
been
available
named
from
man of the
stands
match,
located by
and
the gates.
deservedly so.
I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Arsenal definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
अंजी आया. वीक 1.50 रैंडम्स यार सही है ये. मैंने जो दे दिया ना इन्होंने, मैं तो बोला मज़ा आ जाएगा. मैंने जो ये तो होगी हमारी इवेंट कंप्लीट. अब आगे ये यूरोपियन ये आगे पेट्रीवेरा ज़ाबी लोन्सो. नुनो मेंडिस भाई, आप यहाँ क्या कर रहे हो? आपको किसने बुलाया? पहले नुनो मेंडिस. स्ट्राइकरों की भरमार बड़ी बड़ी है. ओके कैंग भी 103 ही पहुंचेगा बेंच में, ये भी तो वो नहीं पहुंचेगा, ज़्यादा नहीं पहुंच पाएगा। हाँ पहले पता था मेरे को। राइट पैट्रिक वेरी का वह जो पूरा खौफ है, एक चीज़ तो है। डबल टच, हाँ राइजिंग शॉट मेरे में, ब्लेड्स कलर राइजिंग शॉट। बढ़िया तो बना है यार, ये बैटरी अच्छा खासा बन रखा है ये।
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game. And yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here. And it's all building up very nicely. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly.
बैटरी टू स्टोर इसकी स्टार्टिंग करवा देते हैं, सही है।
Gusto did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
इसको यहाँ पे ब्रेसी वनडाई की जगह पे
Now the breakaway.
कॉन्डे को करवाते हैं।
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
अबे 101 जा रहा था आई थिंक ये बंदा।
Pedro Neto. Xabi Alonso did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Nedved. And that should get the job done.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Fofana. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the place as a 6 or an 8. We've seen him do that an awful lot. But it's what he does without the ball, for me, that makes him priceless. I mean, rarely do you see someone who can disrupt opposition play as cleverly as he can, and he will be a key factor.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
Deep line.
Maldini.
Defending.
And it's Maldini.
Defensive आ जाएगा अपना right में।
Xabi Alonso. And he's forced to go back.
हकीमी रही है भाई साहब।
Maldini.
ये साले ना कभी-कभी हक
And it's
देते हैं।
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, now here's an interesting match-up. That has been slung wide. This is Vieri. Well, now here's a good battle, and he shoots.
Well, he was given the time and room
बहुत
initially
गलत
to
कर
hold
दिया
on to the
मैंने तो
ball,
भी
but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And there is the half-time whistle. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing.
क्या फॉर्म
So
है
the
खेलने
energy
वाले
levels
तो
have looked good.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are back underway.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not...
Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. And he was quick to react. Palmer. Opts for safety. And Chalabar. And it's Gusto. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point.
अबे
Combined attempts at
यार
goal
ये
and high
गेम
in
ना
numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Caicedo. João Pedro. Caicedo. For Palmer. Some really good ball movement. Maldini. And it's Fernandes. Roberto Carlos. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. In towards the back stick. That pass surprised everyone and not in a good way.
हेलो
Concentration levels are
हेलो
very
हेलो
good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
क्या चीज़ है ये
It's a promising position.
53,900 यार के सुंदर यार लगे के पंगा दूंगा
Chelsea can now introduce
और
the
तू
first of their
50,000 देना तो बंदा के काम करेंगे कहने के छड़ेंगे तू ए ब्रूट है तो कोई नहीं देखी ना होने पर
Well,
वाली
they've got
गल
one eye on the clock,
पेमेंट
but the balancing act
ये
is
भी
very
ब्रूट
fine
है
at
ये
this
भी
stage.
नहीं
Go for it, and it could
ब्रूट
backfire. Sit back,
स्मेट
and
है
maybe
या
at a
दे
price.
दाम ले आ रहा ड्रीम
Fernandes. And the shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatced.
चल
Well, I
कोई
think he
नहीं
knew
पूछूंगा
all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And when the manager called on him, he was
हेलो
only
चल मैं
too
पूछना
happy to play
लाना
that
पर ये
stage.
नहीं ना
I
बोली
think the
कोई
manager's claiming an assist here.
मां चुकी मंगड़ा
Chelsea
यार
take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
ये मंगदे भी शर्मांदी मां चुंदी
There's
ये
still time for another, so we can't be too...
Decent chance!
तो बोले कि नहीं ये
Goal! Time minutes and we're all square again.
आज तो अभी तो ज़्यादा था ना ये
That's expertly finished.
नहीं ये मार्च से पानी नहीं ना कत्ती की ना सारी यहाँ पहली पाएंगे हाँ तो जल्दी नहीं लगी सर
So all square with
credit where it's due.
Sì,
This is great attitude.
tu donna
Now,
per
the
te.
only question is whether there's enough in the
Ah,
tank
तो मैं भी
to grab
मैं
another.
तो नहीं है बच्चियां ने मेरियां पे आई पिच
Well, they
नहीं है
shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the
हाँ तो मैं आई
ball
पिच
in the
नहीं
mix
कर लेना
and
जड़ियां भी
quickly.
हैं पे जो नहीं है
Arsenal
नहीं
have it back and can go again. He's picked
नहीं
his
है
way
कोई सही
through.
है चल ठीक है कोई
And
दिखता मैंने
that is that. Disengaged football, that intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Vieri voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Please make sure to watch the screen for
Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where
यार
everything
ये मैच
progresses at a
जीतना चाहिए था बेंचो ये मैच ड्रा करवा लिया इन्होंने गलत सीन करवा लिया यार ये बेंच और मैंने एक मैच और खेलना पड़ेगा इनके साथ फ्री में
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
भाई जो भी स्ट्रीम पे प्लीज
Peter
चैनल को
Drury,
लाइक एंड
and this is
सब्सक्राइब
Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here. It's really nicely played.
मुझे वहाँ पे होना चाहिए था
Here's a guy that qualifies
अरे
as one
मेरा
of the
साले
best
क्या कर
defensive
रहा है मजाक चल
midfielders
रहा है
to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Well, there's the clearance. Spread out to the left.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he was alert
मैं
to it.
क्या क्रॉस रोका है बे इन्होंने
Pepe.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free
और
zone.
हमारी ये तो कोई फायदा नहीं क्रॉस देके बेंच
That's Pepe. Villarreal deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
क्यों रही है
They really should. Pepe. Oh, this is a very good run. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Perez.
भाई साहब
A lot of space ahead of him. There's a no-nonsense tackle. He's in plenty of space here. Pepe
यार गेम लैग नहीं होनी चाहिए और ये लैग हो रही है बहुत
goes forward.
गंदे वाली
Perez
लैग हो रही है
might just make this. And it's Messi. Messi charging forward, the ball at its chance.
यार क्या मारा नेमार
Neymar deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. the passers will always have an option with him.
Neymar. He's a sharp... Great chance!
Fuck यार
It's
क्या
off
मिस कर
target
रहे
and
हैं
by quite a way.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Messi. First 45 minutes are up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the
अमन
score sheet.
पट्टी
Time for
यार
some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. The midway point of the game.
Arsenal ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So they head in no further
चलो एक
forward.
मैच और
The
खेलना
score
पड़ेगा
here
तब जाके हम
still
लोग को होगा
0-0. There's the start of the second half.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Vega. Mateus wins the duel this time. Good take, and is he in? Stood up well to him there. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Perez. It's Perez!
That's just playing it safe
क्या
and
क्लियरेंस
simple.
करी है भाई इसने
Bonucci clears it away. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Thuram. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Substitution on the
क्या कर रहा है
number 9. Coming on the field is number 7, Gerard Moreno.
मेरी गलती है सर
Gerard Moreno. And it's Perez. Now it's Gerard Moreno. Just eases him off the ball. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Now it's Nedved. Nedved. Nedved proves just a little bit too strong. Into the last quarter of an hour. Gerard Moreno. Now it's Perez.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He is through here. And he's quick to snatch it back. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here.
यार मैं भैंचो
There's a probing ball.
ये चीज़ ही पसंद नहीं है भैंचो इतनी लैग हो रही है ना जो
Oh, nicely intercepted. Pepe. Turns back here, probably the best option. And time is up. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Your reflections then, Jim?
Arsenal certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were
Hello,
plenty of
everybody,
encouraging
and please
spells
join
that
me in
more
wishing
should have
a
been made
happy
of.
wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
काउंटर अटैक टोरेस। बढ़िया पास निकाला था, थोड़ा सा डिले पास निकाला इसमें।
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. Pedro Neto. That's tidy. Now it's Fernandez. Now that is commitment to the cause. Messi gets it away. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And it's Nedved. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Chalobah defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Torres. And he's found Torres! What about that from Fernando Torres? A finish of true class. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
Number 18, Fernando Torres. Fernando Torres. Fernando Torres.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Showing good feet. Palmer. So what can they make of this? And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Clipped into space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Caicedo. James. And it's Caicedo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Distributed tidily. Pedro Neto. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Arsenal are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. And it's Nedved. Cleared without complication. Bonucci is the team's great visionary. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And he's forced to go back. Messi. Nedved. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great ball, and he's in. Shot at goal! Oh, it's fallen loose again. It's in. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
His instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
The whistle goes for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Arsenal really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Arsenal go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Bro, Blitz Berry or New Berry? Blitz Berry, bro.
So off we go once more.
But ये भी अच्छा है.
Messi. And it's Gusto. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Pedro Neto. Nedved. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pedro Neto. Gusto. And here's Neto. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Neymar, looking understandably energised after his goal, and he's managed to get free. Here comes the corner.
डबल टच मार के अंदर घुसाया पर घुसा ही नहीं.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Gusto. And Caicedo. Palmer. And Caicedo. And it's Palmer. Neymar. That is good strength. Chance for a shot! Just off target.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Fernandes. João Pedro. And that has put paid to that. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. In with the challenge. Shalimar kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Out to the right. And that has left him in a heap. No, he's not getting any further than that. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Palmer. Great vision. Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net. Just one inning now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
It's net! Well, he should have
अबे ये कैसा मिस था
Nedved
यार.
is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Substitutions taking place.
बहुत ही गंदा मिस था ये.
Chelsea making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very,
Easy
very
मिलेगा ही
heavy.
नहीं मेरे को इतना भी पता.
Well, it just petered
Maybe,
out.
yes,
No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Nedved is onto this. Messi! And it's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react.
फिर
There's
चूती
no
है
other word
यार.
to describe that. Clinical.
लेवेंडोव्स्की दे दिया मैंने. तो नहीं चाहिए था
And
लेवेंडोव्स्की
very
मेरे को.
little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
That's at the end. Arsenal can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very
Seriously?
smooth ride. Fernando Torres taking in the accolades, having been named
चलो
man
ये
of the
तो
match,
ये ढंग का.
and deservedly so.
Happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club
Well, how
members.
will we look?
ओम ब्लैक दे दिया मैं चुदा. सीरियसली. अच्छा नहीं नहीं केवीडी और उसके चक्कर में मंगाया गया. ये हाँ सेंटर फॉरवर्ड भी खेलता है ये. सही है. यही नहीं था मुझे पता. ये सेंटर फॉरवर्ड भी खेलता है साला. क्या लगता है क्या निकलेगा? दे दो सिस्को, दे दो भाई, सिस्को दे दो हमको भी। सिस्को या इजे, इजी दे दे तो बहुत अच्छी बात है। अबे हटते यार, ये ऑलरेडी मेरे पे है। कभी कोई ढंग का प्लेयर नहीं देंगे, ये कसम खा लो इन्होंने। भाई मैं क्या करूँगा इन बुड्ढे की प्रो इनके भैंसो। यार बेंजामिन सिस्को मिल जाता तो क्या ही बात है। चीज़ वो भी ठीक है, तो किसी और के लिए जाने का कोई फ़ायदा नहीं है। छः 1000 पॉइंट। वाह, इसको मैं बाहर बैठा के इनको खिलाऊंगा। मैं चूत क्या बकचोदी है। राइट में तो यही है फिर।
So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what.
अबे यार ये लैग क्यों हो रही है बेंच इसका खेला करो ना।
It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And the counter is on. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
फायदा नहीं बोली कोई भी पर करनी नहीं होनी आवाज करते कोई बोल ना जोड़ी मरना।
Maldini. Mateus. And it's Michel Platini. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. It's a lovely, neat pass. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Nedved. Good driving run. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
अबे यार
Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, that's a key interception. It's headed upfield. Tries to play it through. And he's only too happy to take that back. He wants to keep his ball. Half an hour played now. There's a sharp little ball here. Ball swung in. Oh, what a climb! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was...
यार ये ना दिमाग खराब करने वाले काम है कसम से अभी ना इरिटेशन से ये
Chops him off it and wins back the ball. Radoric. Now, can they get him away? Bonucci. Well, that looks a decent ball. Brilliantly cut out. Not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. That's a little off target. Mateus. Passes short and sharp. Defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's half-time here. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
To trouble the opposition, they need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are
अबे यार मैं तू नहीं ना कसम से फिर गाली देने का मन करता है और कुछ नहीं होता
Platini, and here's the chance to counter.
अबे यार
Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Good running, strong and purposeful. That's a nicely shaped ball. That's been cut out, well played. Radoric.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more.
And the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Decent attempt.
यार इससे तो शॉट ही मार लेता वहाँ से
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
यार क्या गेम खेलूँ मैं मतलब कुछ नहीं दिख रहा
Came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Great vision. Now it's Kaka. Aims beyond the... And he shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The final 5 minutes. Played out wide. Kaka. Great chance! In for the pieces!
क्यों करो भाई गोल आया मैच में
Save the best for last! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
अबे यार
Arsenal take the lead now. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Arsenal have held on, they have doggedly sometimes...
अभी कितने दे रहे हैं? 5 रिमेनिंग 5। अच्छा रिमेनिंग 5 मतलब 250 और मिल जाएगा मेरे को ये, अगर मैं इसको इकट्ठा करता हूँ। अरे वाह भाई, ये तो सही है भाई। इसको 5 ये मिल जाएंगे। डिपेंड है कि आप कितने मैचेस खेलते हो, फिर तो सही है यार।
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stand here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect.
And the shots! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. No space, no problem. You just keep it stopping.
He had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity wouldn't do.
So aggressive already. Neymar chasing after it. Bernal gets across to intercept that. De Jong. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Cristiano Ronaldo!
अबे नहीं,
Neymar, he's got here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
João Cancelo. Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, sweet feet. This looks promising.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now, you see them losing.
Dani Olmo touches it back. Bernal. And here's It's Lewandowski! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And this is Messi, and he's lost his man here. Messi! They want to be quick to recover this. And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And this is Lewandowski, Dani Olmo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. There's no flag.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nemo's cross. You've done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that. De Jong.
Arsenal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Now it's Dani Olmo. Played out to the left flank. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Can he get on the end of this? Now this could be a chance. That's an excellent interception. Dani Olmo. Yamal, who's set up one goal so far.
There will be 1 minute
Neymar.
added time.
रेफरी बैंक जो हरामी गई का
No shortage of industry thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has been slung wide. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's got a sign of goal. Shoots! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Bernal. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Substitution.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Maldini. Tries to pass it through.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Messi.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
हेलो उसका फिर तो बताओ भाई कोल्ड मॉन्ग भिजवा देता हूँ कफ तो है भाई कोल्ड हो रखा है जो छाती जाम हो रखी है पूरी गंदी वाली
Messi.
उन लोग क्या करेंगे तो वो तो दवाई का काम
The message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And the finish! There it is! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Arsenal, after 79 minutes, is number 15, Neymar.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
And here's Lewandowski.
दौड़ में से दौड़
Well marshalled there because he had the opportunity to turn.
And a chance!
दवा के साथ दारू भी लेना जरूरी होता है
The movement nice, the finish sumptuous.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Ronaldo in acres of space out wide. De Jong. And Danny Olmo. Added time is up.
Fuck
And
yeah.
there goes the whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more.
करना पड़ेगा कुछ ना कुछ
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Like match day, especially here, this crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The electric Christian Pulisic is one of the most exciting attacking midfielders who has searing pace and trickery that will scare any defender and many defences. He could do with a better final product at times, but he's very unselfish. He's a real team player and he's making great strides.
गेम लैग नहीं कर रहा पता नहीं नेट लैग है ये
Carries the hopes of his team.
यार पता नहीं यार क्या दिमाग खराब कर रहे हैं ये गेम वाले दुखी हो गया मैं
Here's Pulisic, and it's Loftus out wide. Salmakers. He scores! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's
ऑफसाइड और क्या चल रहा है कुछ नहीं यार जीवन में काम होते हैं कम आना क्या यार देखना ये लायक ही नहीं ठीक हो रहा मैं क्या गेम खेलूंगा खेलना क्या है
It's a searching pass. It's a promising position. Could all eyes on the
पेनल्टी
referee.
नहीं
It's a penalty. Arsenal with a golden opportunity here. A lot of furious
नेमा का
gesticulation.
काटना है वाला हाँ दूसरी आईडी में लिया था इसमें नहीं लिया मैंने इसमें तो मैंने किंग लिया ना इसमें तो ऑलरेडी मेरे पे ये नहीं मारा है तो मैं इसने मार के अलावा क्या ही करूँगा
And you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This to make it 1-0. And he's buried it. 1-0. Not much more than a formality.
बढ़िया गॉड वैसे
Should we have
नेमार
ever
का
doubted him? Cool as you like.
The goal scorer for Arsenal after 18 minutes is number 10.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
Loftus-Cheek. He won't be happy with that one. Might be danger here.
अरे
Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific.
पता नहीं अब दे रहा है आजकल दे रहा है पहले नहीं चलता था
And that was very necessary. Pulisic. He's looking wide. Rabiot. Can he get it through? He's having a shot!
I see.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Modric plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. And it's made its way to him.
यार
A goal kick. One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Rabiot. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And this is Ronaldo. Plays it across. Modric. And it's Loftus-Cheek. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Loftus-Cheek. Oh, super ball. And the shot! No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. One sweeping move. There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Arsenal are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And this is Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi on a strong run down the right. And it's Kaka. Kaka! It's there! And they are cruising away.
The goal scorer for Arsenal after 52 minutes is number 7.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Pulisic. Estupinian. Pulisic. Pinches it off him.
Arsenal are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Threads one in. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there!
यार इवेंट्स खेल रहे हो क्या? हाँ उसके भी भाई इवेंट खेल रहा हूँ। वेट करो
Signature finish.
I was impressed with both
एआई
the
के साथ साली
movement
इतनी
and the
लैग हो रही है तो
pass,
बहन
both
डिस्प्ले का
causing
क्या ही
lots of
लैग होगी।
problems for that defense.
After 59 minutes is number 10, Rebellion. Rebellion. Rebellion.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? De Winter, 60 minutes played. Now it's Pulisic. Kaka. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Teammates are really annoyed with that.
Shot goal! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, taken with style. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Maybe being shifted off him. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Kaka. He's picked his way through. Oh, can he finish? Tomori herring after the ball here. Rabiot gets it away. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Played back into the centre.
यार
Salmakas. And Tomori. 5 minutes left on the clock. And here's Pulisic. Foot in. Arsenal moments now away from seeing this one out.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Shapes to shoot! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who is left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
And that is that.
इवेंट्स खेल रहे हो क्या?
Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours.
Today that parking in the area around
So,
the
Jim, how do
stadium
you
is
reflect?
थर्टी स्पिन के बाद मिला क्या चीज़ मिला है? चल मिल तो गया। उसे करा अपडेट करा तूने उसे स्टेट्स के हिसाब से हिसाब की नहीं है। अरे 104 जा रहा है, ठीक तो है। मेरे वाले पे इस पे तो वो है ना ब्लेड साइज।
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started.
कितना करा तूने अपडेट किसी सब ऑटो पे करा ना
This guy
बूस्टर
puts
देके
the
104 तक जाएगा
best of the American talent that's emerged in recent years. A real phenomenon in his youthful years, breaking all sorts of records, and he then went on to establish himself as a top-class wide player, moving to Europe at such a young age. He's only going to get better from here.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Modric with the short one. Nice control. Shot, surely! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. Estupinian.
अटैकिंग अवेयरनेस मैच के बाद दिखाता हूँ तेरे को मैं इसके स्टार्ट्स
Rabiot. Estupinian. Very nicely done. Hangs in across. That has been knocked clear. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that looks a decent ball. Kaká is on chance for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
After 21 minutes is number 7, Kaká.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
मैच के बाद देखते हैं एक साथ कंपेयर करके
There
दोनों
to
को
get it away. Tomori, and it's Modric. And the return pass. Estupinian. Milan finding their passes. Aimed beyond the defence. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Loftus cheek! Cleared away. Estupinian receives it in a good position here. And now they can spring out of defence. Bartesaghi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pulisic. Quick look, then plays it in. Neymar.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
driving forward. Here's Rafael Leao. Modric. And it's Silamakers. Now it's Rafael Leao. That's a nicely weighted pass. Rafael Leao! Rafael Leao! Kaka. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though.
Half time.
A bit more.
Arsenal have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we're off again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Messi, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Can he get on the end of this? And he's on shot at goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
यार मज़ा नहीं आता ऐसे खेलने का, पता है
It's been taken short.
मेरे को तो बिल्कुल नहीं आता ऐसे खेलने का, मुझे जब गेम लैग होती है
Such a
तो
clever touch. There's the shot. Now who's going to be first to this? Cleared without complication. Salmakers. And here's Rafael Leao. Decent chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's going to go a long way. And here's Rabiot. Oh, that's nice. Rabiot unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And this is Messi. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Salamakers has given away a free kick. And he's there to clear it. And it's Thuram. Messi. Showing good feet.
Oh नहीं
Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kaká.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic,
Yeah.
but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Rabiot stood his ground strongly.
They were looking for a counter-attack.
He has found a way through. Neymar. Arsenal still ahead by the game's only goal. Loftus-Cheek knocks it into space. It's ended up in no man's land. Knocks it out wide. Tries to play it through.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Davinta gathers from the goal kick. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out.
बच गया
And
भाई.
there goes the final whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Arsenal can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both,
Smoking
a
is
very good
only
evening.
permitted in designated areas within these grounds.
भाई किधर ऑफ ऑफ है आजकल? नहीं यार, मैं यहीं हूँ. मैं कहाँ ऑफ हूँ? तू बताओ हमें भाई, कैसा है? हमें से पूरा कैप में है. अरे मेरी आईडी देखकर बताना कि इतने की सेल होगी. यार मुझे आईडी सेल करने का कोई वो नहीं है यार. आईडी का मुझे कोई आइडिया नहीं है ब्रो, कितने की होगी या सेल. ना मैं सेल करता हूँ ना परचेज करता हूँ. वो तो नहीं मैं बता पाऊँगा तुम्हें यार. सिस्को, बेंजामिन सिस्को. अभी अगर मैं मैचेस खेलूँगा तो मेरे को 50 कॉइन्स 4 बार वो मिल जाएंगे. ठीक है, 5 बूस्टर मिल जाएंगे. अरे भाई साहब, ये कब तक देते रहेंगे हमें बूस्टर्स और ये सब चीज़ें? अच्छा वैसे फॉर्मेशन देखना, मेरी मीट पे इशू आ रहा है मुझे. इंडिविजुअल इंस्ट्रक्शन गलत दे रखी है क्या कुछ? मैं देख के बताता हूँ, रुक. एक सेकंड रुको, मैं देख के बताता हूँ. बिना देखे तो क्या ही पता लगेगा. HO एंकर की जगह डिफेंसिव दे देना. एक जब्बी को डीएमएफ कर दे और डिफेंसिव दे दे। अबे डिफेंसिव घंटा दे दे, तेरा डिफेंसिव पीछे नहीं रह रहा तो तेरे को दिक्कत ही होगी ना। थुरम तेरा डिफेंसिव है, थुरम को राइट बैक कर और जनेटी को थुरम की जगह पे कर दे, ठीक है। और ये जो तेरा लेफ्ट बैक है इसको थर्ड सी भी कर दे, और जाबी लोन्सो को डीएमएफ कर दे और एंकरिंग की जगह डिफेंडिंग दे दे इसे, बस। रायगढ़ को डीप लाइन कर, लेफ्ट बैक काउंटर टारगेट फॉर डिफेंसिव लेफ्ट बैक है। नहीं बन पाएगा तेरा प्ले, वो प्ले नहीं बन पाएगा तेरा जो तू चीज़ सोच रहा है। देख तेरा ये जो है ना राइट बैक और लेफ्ट बैक दोनों अटैकिंग है, ठीक है। तो जनेटी को तो सी भी कर दे, ये तो डिफेंसिव है थोरम, ये वाला थोरम आगे नहीं भागेगा, ये पीछे रहेगा, ठीक है। तेरा राइट साइड तेरी शॉर्ट हो गई। रही लेफ्ट बैक की, तो लेफ्ट बैक को चाहे जो तेरा, जब तेरा अगर दो अटैकिंग लेफ्ट बैक और राइट बैक दोनों अटैकिंग हो ना, तो एक को सी भी कर दे, समझ रहा है। राइट साइड ब्रदर, वो नया कार्ड सेंटर फॉरवर्ड वाला कैसा है? बहुत बढ़िया है यार, बहुत अच्छा है वो। मेरे पे तो उसका वो तो 104 जाएगा तेरा मैक्स, बट अच्छा कार्ड है यार वो, वेरी के साथ अच्छा है। मेरे पास तो उसका दूसरा कार्ड है, बहुत अच्छा खेलता है वो। खोल लेना चाहिए अगर भाई, जिसने नहीं खोला हुआ है जो भाई, जिसके पास वेरी का कोई कार्ड नहीं है उसको इस कार्ड के लिए चले जाना चाहिए। डेली ट्राई में मिला क्या किसी को ये कार्ड? बैटिस्टा तो बढ़िया है भाई, बैटिस्टा तो बहुत बढ़िया है। अरे तेरे को चांस कहाँ से मिलेगा? मेरे को एक चीज़ बात, तेरा पीछे डिफेंसिव ओपन रहता है सारा, ठीक है। ये पहले को सेकंड स्ट्राइकर खिला ले, और तो मैं यही बोलूँगा तेरे को, और तो नहीं बोलूँगा मैं कुछ। डिफेंसिव डलवाना मैंने लेफ्ट बैक को, डिफेंसिव तूने राइट, पर तेरा राइट भी प्रॉब्लम है ना, तो राइट में भी तो तू जनेटी को सी भी करो, उसको राइट साइड भी तो डिफेंसिव करना, मतलब वो भी तो तेरे को वैसा चाहिए। ये बोल रहा हूँ मैं, दोनों साइड थोड़े नॉर्मल होने चाहिए, आगे ना भागे, इस फॉर्मेशन में बहुत बहुत ज़रूरी है। यार सिंपल है, लगा समझा? मेरी जो चीज़ मैं बोल रहा हूँ वो चीज़ समझा तो नहीं समझा, जो चीज़ मैं बोलने की ट्राई कर रहा हूँ? मैंने तो सेम चीज़ कर रखी है अपने डिफेंस के लिए। जब मैं खेलता हूँ ये फॉर्मेशन, तेरे वाली फॉर्मेशन खेलता हूँ मैं इसको। थैंक यू फॉर द सब्सक्राइबिंग ब्रो अजेक्स जैक। समझे मेरी बात को? नहीं समझे होमी भाई जो चीज़ मैं बता रहा हूँ? मैं ये चीज़ ऐसे कर देता हूँ, समझा? ये चीज़ करने को बोल रहा हूँ तेरे को मैं, ठीक है? ठीक है, ये चीज़ ऐसे रहेगा। जो वो तेरा जाबिल, मेरा जाबिल से 104 जा रहा है, तेरा जाबिल से 102 क्यों जा रहा है? तूने पीपी दी होगी उसे कुछ। ये चीज़ करनी पड़ेगी यार। मेरे को गलत प्लेयर मिल गया यार, ये मैं क्या करूँगा इस प्लेयर का बेंच। हॉलैंड 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 ऑस्कर बॉब शविनो जैक्रिस डोकू डोकू डोकू। 3 डोकू हो गए मेरे पे। केवीडी हो गया, बर्नार्डो सिल्वा हो गया, निको ओरेली। निको ओरेली मिला तो था यार उस दिन। पर फिर मैं रॉकेट चला रहा था 4 लेन से, पर फिर अवेयरनेस और बैलेंस का इशू चल रहा है उस कार्ड पे। नहीं, ये अच्छा कार्ड है वो, थोड़ा उसके साथ बिल्डअप करना पड़ेगा तेरे को, उसके साथ तो भी सूट बनेगा वो डायरेक्ट। जैसे हम थ्रू बॉल्स डालते हैं ये, वो तो तेरे को रन देखना पड़ेगा। अगर तो कुछ कोई लंबी बॉलें डाल रहा है तो स्पीड नहीं है ना उसकी इतनी, तो तेरे को एक स्ट्राइकर ऐसा चाहिए जो थोड़ा बिल्डअप में हेल्प करे। डबल उसको सारी स्किल्स देना, तैयार कर उस कार्ड को अच्छे से, स्किल्स वगैरह देके फाइटिंग स्पिरिट दे देना। क्योंकि बैटिस्टा का कार्ड इतना अच्छा खेल रहा था और वॉलरन का कार्ड तो उससे अच्छा ही खेलेगा। बिल्ड जैसे भाई खेल लूँगा। बिल्ड कैसे दिखाऊँ मैं? बिल्ड कैसे दिखाऊँ मैं? बिल्ड कैसे दिखाऊँ मतलब मैं समझा नहीं। हाँ खेल देते हैं भाई, मैं रूम बनाता, तू आ जा। के आया हूँ फुटबॉल हब एप्लीकेशन है क्या? हाँ ये हब है ना मेरे पे। एप्लीकेशन नहीं है वो, क्रोम पे खुलती है वो, एप्लीकेशन नहीं है वो। इसके बाद करना तो रवा की फलाश है, रवा की ऐप भी है, ऐप भी है, ऐप का नहीं मुझे पता, ऐप का नहीं मुझे पता, मैं सच्ची बोल रहा हूँ। ऐप कहाँ से डाउनलोड करनी पड़ेगी? प्ले स्टोर से? बताना मुझे, बिल्डिंग बता रहा मैं। ऑफ द बॉल, ऑफ द बॉल, ऑफ द बॉल कहाँ पे? बॉल प्रोटेक्शन +1, बॉल प्रोटेक्शन 1 चल रहा है ये। ऑफेंसिव ऑफ द बॉल +1। नहीं ये जाएगा तेरा, रुक 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 रुक, अवेयरनेस 93, 33 बैलेंस फिनिशिंग 93, बाकी सारा स्पीड है। ओके तेरा 4 लेन है ना? 4 लेन में मैं इसमें सीधे वो मार लेता हूँ। कौन से वाला 4 लेन है तेरा? ये वाला 4 लेन है ना तेरा? स्ट्राइक रेंज स्टिक है बूस्टर, हाँ वही दिया है मैंने। 105 ही जा रहा है, 106 जा रहा है ये इस पे। स्पीड 83। ये तूने क्या कर रखा है अब? तूने पता नहीं क्या बकचोदी कर रखी है। शूटिंग कितनी है इसकी? फिनिशिंग 97 आ रही है, फिनिशिंग 90 है। पासिंग ड्रिबलिंग टॉप लोअर बॉडी स्ट्रेंथ ये आ रही है इसमें। हाँ पर मेरी प्रोग्रेशन लगाना, तुम्हारी प्रोग्रेशन कैसे लगाऊँ मैं? क्या शूटिंग क्या लगा रखी है तूने? क्या शू वो लगा रखी है तूने? नाइन्टी सेवन फिनिशिंग, फर्स्ट ड्रिबलिंग पर 93 एवरेज, बाकी स्पीड। अरे तूने पीपी क्या दे रखी है? मैं यहाँ पे क्या करूँ? शूटिंग पे क्या दे रखा है? 4 5 6 7 11 क्या दे रखा है? तभी तेरा वो बनेगा ना जो तूने दे रखा है। ऐसे फिनिशिंग तो इसमें भी 97 दिखा रही है, ऑफेंसिव अवेयरनेस 97 दिखा रहा है, वो तो यहाँ पे भी वही दिखा रहा है। स्पीड 88 और 96 दिखा रहा है एक्सेलरेशन। जो पीपी लिए वो बताना। विदाउट पीपी तो मैं क्या ही कर पाऊंगा भाई, विदाउट पीपी में कुछ नहीं कर सकता ना। हाँ पीपी बताना, पीपी बता के हो जाएगा। भाई तेरे को खेलना है क्या? अभी तो बता ही नहीं रहा। अरे भाई साहब, बता रहा मैं वो कि पीपी होगी तो मैं इसको बना दूंगा। शूटिंग 11 है, ठीक है, एक है, ड्रिबलिंग 3 कर रखी है तूने। नहीं बढ़ा मेरा अभी भी। लोअर बॉडी स्ट्रेंथ कितनी कितनी कर रखी है तूने? और एरियल स्ट्रेंथ और लोअर बॉडी स्ट्रेंथ क्या है? एक 5 होगी और एक वो होगी। वही पूछ रहा ना मैं, लोअर बॉडी स्ट्रेंथ कितनी है, क्योंकि अगर लोअर बॉडी स्ट्रेंथ हम 4 करते हैं तो तेरी स्पीड 84। अरे भाई, एरियल स्ट्रेंथ के चक्कर में स्पीड और कम हो रही है। लोअर 8, अच्छा एरियल स्ट्रेंथ तूने ख़त्म ही कर दी क्या? अच्छा, डिटेक्सी 8 और लोअर बॉडी 14 है। 8 13 जा रही है इसमें। पासिंग 0 कर रखी है क्या? अरे ये रीसेट कर दिया है मैंने, तूने कर दी 11 शूटिंग, ठीक है। 11 तेरी आ गई शूटिंग, एक ड्रिबलिंग और 8, एक ड्रिबलिंग आ गई तेरी, एक ड्रिबलिंग आ गई तेरी, ठीक है। 8 डेक्सिटी आ गई, 8 आ गई। 14 स्पीड, एरियल स्ट्रेंथ तो तूने टोटली ख़त्म कर दी। एरियल स्ट्रेंथ तो तूने टोटली ख़त्म कर दी इसकी। एरियल ही बॉल ही नहीं पिन कर पाएगा, ये ग्राउंडेड बॉल्स पे ही रहेगा ये। स्पीड एक्सेलरेशन तो तूने 95 92 कर दिया बस, लेकिन उसके अलावा भी तो चीज़ें चाहिए। हाँ वो तो पास तो मैंने 0 ही कर रखा है, लेकिन बात ये है ना कि अभी तुम जैसे बता रहा है, ये देख रहे हैं इस पे ऑफेंसिव अवेयरनेस देख इसकी, बॉल कंट्रोल 85 है, ठीक है। हाँ हाँ ही नहीं वो एरियल। एक चीज़ बोलो, मैं इसको डिफ़ॉल्ट करके खेल के देख फॉरलैंड को एक बार, बढ़िया खेलता है फॉरलैंड डिफ़ॉल्ट पे। मैंने तो डिफ़ॉल्ट पे ही यूज़ करता हूँ, बढ़िया खेलता है। अबे इससे एक वो देख रही, एजिलिटी, एजिलिटी से भी नहीं बढ़ रहा। हार्ड वर्कर से उल्टा माइनस हो जा रहा है। जो ब्रेक थ्रू ये आ गया 92। अच्छा, इसे स्ट्राइकर इंस्टिंक्ट देंगे एक और तो ये बढ़िया हो जाएगा। एक 103 जाएगा ये। डिर्क क्यूट मेज रनर है और इसको छोड़िए। ट्वेंटी 25 यार्ड्स वाले गोल चाहिए मुझे। 94 भी गोल ही नहीं लग रहे हैं। 20 दूर से ये फिनिशिंग। तेरे को बोल तो रहा मैं डिफ़ॉल्ट करके खेल के देख ले, एक बार कर तो ले, यूज़ कर ले। आजा भाई। आजा भाई, तू आजा, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। अरे भाई साहब, ये तो इवेंट में बढ़िया आ रहा है। थोड़ा लंबा बनाना। क्या हो गया? किंग ओवरऑल रेटिंग वेरी। ऑर्डर ऑफ साइनिंग। ऑस्कर बॉब था ये। मतलब मेरे को एक सिटी की टीम ऑलरेडी बन ही गई। सिटी की टीम ठीक ही बनी हुई है, इतनी बुरी भी नहीं। होल प्लेयर 00521196। गुड। यार मैं गलती कर गया, मेरे को भी 4 लेन लेके आना था अपना।
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of... Applies the finish!
मार तो रहा है, तो थोड़ा स्पेस में ना मार दिए तूने।
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
पर इतने दूर के गोल होते नहीं है भाई, मुझे नहीं लगता। एक आध गोल मार सकता है इतनी दूर से।
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. And he's managed to get free.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
And this is Vieri.
अरे
Tele. And they can counter here. Nicely weighted ball. Ferdinand does well to get it back. And this is Forlan. It's Forlan! Fantastic from...
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good. Very good.
No space, no problem. You just cannot...
यार कितनी लैग हो रही है गेम बैच।
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That has been knocked clear. He's going for goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
यार
Powering forward here. Xavi Alonso. And here's Lee Kang-in.
गेम लैग हो रही है ना, जो है जो उसकी वजह से मेरे को दिक्कत हो रही है।
Can he get it through? Arsenal are one down despite having the better chances here. That is good alertness. Xavi Alonso. Played out wide. Batistuta. He's found a way through. And Batistuta! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Batistuta has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
That looks a decent ball. Messi receives it in a wide position. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
यार कितनी लैग हो रही है ये।
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Forlan! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Forlan really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Xavi Alonso. This is shot a goal! It's a goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly
इस
in the
लैग पर
zone.
क्या इलाज करूं मेरे को समझ में नहीं आ रहा बहन चोद ना
You can see the
ये
keeper
देख
tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Shapes to shoot! It's in! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
वेरी
What
सिंपल
about the pass,
वो
Peter?
कर
It was
देता है
played
वेरी
so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Lee Kang in. Knocks it into space. Messi gets into a good position.
यार मैं क्या
Lee
करूं
Kang
मैं तो
in.
क्या क्रॉस बॉल दिख ही नहीं रही कहाँ पास दूं कहाँ नहीं दूं
Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Time perhaps for one last twist before
ये
half-time.
देखिए ये जो थे पास
It's the
इनका
sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
For a moment, he's had a shot! Oh, denied!
ली किंग भाई
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very
दिल
well
कोई
played.
बोल की
That's a little off target. Tries to play it through. Roberto Carlos. Neymar. Now it's Lee Kang in. Robson. Pele. And this is Batistuta. Vieira was in no mood for any of that. Rijkaard. We expected better, and so did he. That has been slung wide. And the half-time whistle goes.
यार क्या
So
बकचोदी है
engaging and still right
सारी
on
गेम
edge.
की
Plenty
माँ
of
बहन हो
signs
रही
to
है
suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Neither side holding back here. It
A
has been
special
quite a
win.
half this.
But they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go
कैसे
with
करूं
same
इसका इलाज
intensity
समझ
and
में नहीं आ
tempo
रहा मेरे को
they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
There's the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Forlan really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Can he get on the end of this? Good take, and is he? It's Forlan!
बड़ा गलत होता है जरा
That has been
अबे
cut
नहीं
short.
यार
Passing is crisp and sharp, and this is Forlan. Ferdinand, Xavi Alonso. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vieri proves just a little bit too strong. Shot, surely! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
बच गया
Chance for a
गोल
really
डाली गई
swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
Corner number 2 then. Big header! It's in! Arsenal are level. A Wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
पैट्रिक वीरी ने तंग कर रखा था बच्चा
Did a
सा
great job keeping sight of the
एक
ball.
क्रिश्चियन वीरी
Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Referee has just said play on. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's had a hit! It's hit the upright. Ferdinand. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just
यार मेरी तो गेम की माँ बहन हो
wants
रखी
them
है
to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And here's Forlan. Great defending, strong and determined.
Forlan really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter. No.
And the shot! Goal! Inter! And again they hit the front.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been true. He really has stamped his authority on this.
गेम चल क्यों नहीं रही मेरे को समझ में नहीं आ रहा है जो क्या हो रहा है कहाँ पे
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has...
Chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Threads one in. Messi's cross. Terrific header! And yes, it's there! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
This has become one superb game of football.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. Inter really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Neymar. Robson. And here's Forlan. Stood up well to him there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play.
अबे क्या कर रहे हो
Get on the turn.
Messi has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
मरवा दिया इसने जान
Yes, he's done it!
It's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
ओवर नहीं है भाई चौदह तो किसकी बस का है नहीं करूँ मैं यार इस गेम को मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा मैं कैसे करूँ मैं
It was a substitution. Inter Milan take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Coming on the field.
I I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Number 17, Owen. Number 8, Gerard.
And it's Batistuta. Pele picks it up out wide. Ah, such a clever touch.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Has a look and plays it forward. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press.
अबे यार ये
Shows
कैसा
there will
पास
be
था?
3 extra minutes. Inter Milan finding their passes. Nedved. Pele. Referee looks at his watch and blows his
ये
whistle.
लैग ही नहीं खत्म होता है इसका, मैं
Game
क्या
of margins
करूँगा?
of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose.
नाइस गेम यार. और मेरे को भी फोर लेन कहाँ गया मेरा वाला? ये रहा. और कौन था? डोलो राइकार्ड. केबीडी की जगह उसको डाल लेता हूँ मैं. वीडियो स्टार लाले मो गो. मेरा नेट लैग कर रहा ना, प्रॉब्लम ये है. बच्चे तेरे को गोल ही सारे ऐसे मजे से मिल गए. एक गोल अच्छा मारा था, बाकी 3 तो 4 तो बेंचेस वैसे चले गए. यार मैं नेट क्या करूँ यार, मेरे को समझ में नहीं आ रहा इस गेम का. मैं बेंचेस ना, एक मिनट रुक, मैं बेंचेस देखता हूँ. दुखी हो रखा हूँ यार. बेंचेस गेम घंटा खेलूँगा मैं. सारा मैं जो भी गेम खेलने लगता हूँ तो हो जाता है इनका अलग ग्रोथ ली है इस गेम की. सारी मेमोरी खाली दिक्कत होगी. और आवाज़ आ रही है क्या मेरी? रिक्वेस्ट भेजिए मैंने. आवाज़ आ रही है मेरी? एक सेकंड रुक जा भाई. एक सेकंड दे मेरे को, बस हो गया ऑलमोस्ट। हो गया ऑलमोस्ट अब। अब भाइयों, अब बोल, आवाज़ आ रही है ना मेरी? किसने भेजी रिक्वेस्ट? तूने भेजी? अरे मेंबरशिप लेनी पड़ेगी तेरे को भाई मेरे। ₹29 खर्च करने पड़ेंगे तब होगी तेरी एक्सेप्ट रिक्वेस्ट।
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
अरे वेरी मेरे भाई।
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Knocks it out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Shot could be on. And he's in on goal.
यार शॉट था वहीं से शॉट था फर्स्ट टाइम.
Player is best equipped for this game.
Well, this guy, Lorenzo Pellegrini, does look every bit the Italian playmaker here, Peter. He's an incredible talent who was spotted at the age of 9, I believe. And he can really dictate any game these days with his telling passes and the imagination and vision he's actually got in his game. Look out for him.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Cristante.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Now it's Marlon. Nicely weighted ball, and he was quick to
यार
react.
ये गेम लैग क्यों हो रही है? नेट के चक्कर में हो रही है क्या है? मेरे को समझ
Sharp
नहीं आ
little
रहा.
ball here. Vieri is in a really good position out wide. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pellegrini.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Davids has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Cristante, and here's Marlon, played out wide. Can he get on the end of this? Cristante receives it in a good position here, threads one in, and it's Pellegrini. Indica, and that was nowhere near his best. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nedved hurtling down that right flank. No, it's come to nothing. Pellegrini. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Nedved can see things others simply cannot. It's the Platini! Oh, fantastic from Platini!
Well, I'm happy to admit that I didn't really see that coming, but I'm very glad it did, and you can only eulogise about such excellence. The finish was imperious, the player immense.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping the goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How would you review the first half?
Arsenal really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Arsenal have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And he welcomes it in. He's had a shot! It's gone in, he's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Picked out brilliantly. There's the shot! Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Arsenal take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, He's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. They've got to make this nice and quick.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Kone. Cristante. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Mateus.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Vieri. And the shot's on here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
It's Nedved! What a big quick... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Has another go! And it's come back out to him. And he hits the net. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Number 7.
Arsenal all 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Could try cutting inside here. That has not gone well. Kone.
Maybe 3 minutes at a time.
Looking to play him in. Now this could be a chance. And the number on the board is 3. Looking for the run. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. And time is up. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
हर मैच के मेरे को अच्छा वीक 1 में मेरे को 150 पॉइंट मिलेंगे तो मैं एक वीक 1 में 3 बार ले सकता हूँ। कितने वीक हैं ये? 26 2 वीक में 300 पॉइंट्स आएंगे। 300 पॉइंट्स में मैं क्या लूँगा? दोस्तों तो 39 भाई जो भी स्ट्रीम पे चैनल को लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब करो यार।
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. As you can see, we've already started here. Played out to the left flank. And it's Kaka. Kaka, good purposeful running this. And he shoots! And he's done it!
Well, we would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. And gets his head on it! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Has crossed into the middle. Nedved. Oh, they could break here. And he's picked out the run. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
पहले दिख गया था मेरे को.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Kaka. Vieri. Big chance!
मैं नहीं बोलूँ तो. दरवाजा जिंगा बंद ना तो क्या करेंगे यार वो ना.
Tries to pass it through. That is good strength. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Smartly reclaimed. Picked out brilliant. Cherubini! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Cherubini actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
There's the header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, that's well spotted. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Nicely weighted ball. Decent chance! Oh, it's a beauty! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this one always did.
Oh, shooting chance! Beautiful from Nedved! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and That pretty much did it.
The goal scorer for Arsenal, number
Arsenal.
11.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Arsenal are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And the game has already resumed here. Opts for safety.
अरे
It's a searching pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. And the shot! He has done it! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Goal! After 57 minutes is number 11.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, something tells me there'll be a few more twists and turns before it's all over, Peter.
Platini, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. He's having a shot! Cherubini.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Oh, easy pickings there. Knocks it into space. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He was
अरे
clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Well, played right into his path. Great ball and shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Platini really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution.
A change here.
Ronaldinho
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 7, Kiki. Number 11, Nedved. Number 20, Vieri. Coming on the field, number 18.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Number 23, De Bruyne. Number 18, Batistuta.
This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies. No, he's not played the
अबे
ball. That's a
नहीं
foul.
यार
And he
थोड़ा
is
थोड़ा
going
सा
into
कुछ
that
होता
with
नहीं
a
है
black
तो फिर
book.
मैं तो फाउल देता है बट हरामी देखो
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner.
He can get that clear. And it's made its way to him. Ronaldinho.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Tries a shot!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
It's run loose here. Could move up a gear here. Looking for the run. Can he finish? Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Number 18, Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta.
Arsenal take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find it necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And there goes the final whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Arsenal a bit late, but in the end, it was great. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the...
And the shots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, that's delightful. It played right into his path.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Really?
How can he reach it? It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's picked his way through. Keeper gets his hands on it.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
यार क्या रेड कार्ड है वहाँ तो भी किस चीज़ का रेड कार्ड है ये
Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Platini. won't be happy with that one. Milikochap. Mateus. Nedved. No, that was never going to make it. Nelson. And it's Musrati. Radoric. Kaka. Now this could be a chance, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh God.
At least the return pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's in a great position here. He's tried one!
It's rather wayward. It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Gently done. Mateus. Kaka in acres of space out wide. That is great defending, so alert. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kaka just wants to stand firm and defend it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Tries a shot! Right stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Yeah.
The referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. There will be play, and it is a goal kick.
अरे भाई चलो.
We hit half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've been... Latini! He's scored!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, it's great commitment to show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's a decent chance! Sticks it away! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
So we've reached the hour mark. Played back. And he thumps it clear. And he's there to retrieve it. Nelson.
For me, the denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Kaka. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. He's through. Now is he in? Kaka had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Barona have a free kick. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Number 18.
They are now a man team.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Oh, that's a key interception. That tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Kaka. Great vision. And he shoots! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Shot, surely! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then.
Yeah.
He's read it beautifully.
Substitution for Ellis Verona. Number 9.
Barona
Coming on the
making
field
another change
is
here. So,
number
time for a
25.
potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Good ball, good take. He's having a go. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Al-Mufrati.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Ended up in no man's land. Lepjed can so cleverly bypass the press. Wriggles his way through, and he's managed to get free. Milokochap. And that's that. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Your reflections then, Jim?
Arsenal definitely impressing me here.
Timber. 780.
Welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you didn't just miss it, we are up and running already. Cole making his 200th appearance. It's Son Heung-min! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Well, this is a great position. Son Heung-min! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Okazaki did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. As crossed in, big header! Yes! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehand in that one.
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. That's going in strongly.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And the finish! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Son Heung-min clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is applauding him for his efforts. That's the kind of attacking endeavour they need.
Looking looking to go deep. That's the keeper's ball. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Haaland is onto it in a flash. Okazaki showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Simons. Vieira plays the game.
Deep lying forward.